Ladies and gentlemen,
Rocket League fans from around the world, it's time!
Oh, wait a minute. Hey! There you guys are.
It's time!
Okay, it's time.
Oh my God!
We are out here on April 1st, April Fool's Day today with the Rocket League Navy versus who we going against today, Sean?
We are facing KSCRL.
Gotcha. KSCRL today for a playoffs match, which means we are
Round
going
two.
in for the best of 7 this game.
So now, who do we got tonight? Who are we seeing tonight?
So, tonight we are going to see our lovely players out there. We're going to see Spam out here going absolutely ham wild on the aerials. We'll see Gojo or Drew out there with the craziest shots of their life, as well as, I believe it is Skirby we see out here playing on this playoffs match. We love to see Skirby out here on the games. We love to see the cars he brings out as well. We've seen him on the Lightning McQueen car. We've seen him, I think, on the was the Scarab? No, it was the Esper. We saw him on the Esper at one point. We've seen him on the Scarab before. Just Skirby comes out with the craziest of cars, and I'm looking forward to it for this playoffs match now. Today we're kicking it in, going through the gears with this Rocket League game. What exactly are you looking forward to today, Sean?
Well, honestly, that pun, very funny. I caught that one. That one did not go over my head.
Okay.
But, I mean, what I'm seeing tonight, I just want to see more of what I saw last week, you know? I want to see some, like, high-tier gameplay. I want to see some good communication. I want to see some insane shots. I want to see people dribbling the ball left and right and center right into the enemy team's goal, you know, scoring points, and just a win. I want to see a win tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I would love also to see a win tonight for our playoffs match. We already have Megan in chat laughing at our original April Fool's joke, as you saw. A little get a gag. Yeah.
But, you know, we want to, like, thank the people for showing up, and I think we have a few other people we should probably thank before the game starts, and that's our sponsors, baby. Jake, take us away.
Of course, thank you so much to our sponsors, Sporting Next Level, taking our gamers to the next level in this competition, local non-profit in our area. Make sure to check them out sometime, as well as Fredericksburg Nats, the local minor league baseball team in our area. They were our partner in the Super Smash Bros. High School Showcase that we've hammered in every week. But we thank them so much for helping us partner with that. And as well, thank you so much to Colonial Internal Medicine Associates. It's getting closer to allergy season now that it is springtime, and it's going to be, make sure that you got to check them out. Now, we have one more reminder for chat right now. We have a Thursday, April 4th, Merry Wash Day. Sean, what exactly are we running through there?
Now, if I'm not mistaken, Merry Wash Day is where we all get together at like a campus. You know, we'll get back to it right after this round.
We'll get right through there in between the rounds as we go and see the game already kicking off. We've watched the kickoff now, 4 minutes and 50 seconds left, a little bit of 10 seconds behind. As we saw, we get a little bit of an unlucky touch there, but since Skirby's able to get that rotation back for it. Gojo's up off the wall, but they play it up over us. Skirby's now gonna have a hit on it, but he has 0 boost. But we know the bandit that he is still able to play it around. He has full boost now, tries to play it around. Gojo's following it up off the wall. They're passing it mid, KSC is, but that's gonna go right down, catched by, I believe that's Arcani, as Gojo is now the one with the catch, able to follow it through. He's gonna have to either get a pass or a crazy play here, but he gets demoed. They're not gonna let him play his game like he wants to. Instead, Spam's gonna go for that air dribble, but they go right off the ceiling now. KSC can get absolutely out of there. We try to get some sort of touch there, almost able to find their way inside, but instead gets hit right back over. It goes flying over 3 of us, a little bit uncommunicative, as we see it go right over top, but they don't get the goal. They should have had that net in. KSC, man. But it said Gojo is right here for us. Spam able to get that catch. He now has to get the turn on it. Gets it out of our side of the field. Now Skirby's going to have to try to find the follow-up, but it's looking like KSC has the thing. We're able to get that bump to not get the full follow-up that KSC wants. Now Spam's going to try to hit it mids for somebody. Doesn't have enough boost to really follow through with that. It said Skirby's going to be the one hitting it up, but that's perfectly up for KSC, but Gojo's able to get that read. Gets right under there, but it's right mid again. Spam is now back fully for it. He has to find something to get inside, but he gets it right there. He's able to hit it right back down. It goes it to left side up top as Skirby is the one going through over top of this to immediately go into
He just saw that ball up in the air while it bumped off of left corner. He flies up, boosts right into the ball, jumps into it, and just sends it directly into KSC's goal.
Yeah.
Beautiful play by Skirby.
Absolutely wonderful as he was able to really play it around over top of them, finding that thread that he needed to find and absolutely getting it inside that goal. Now we see Gojo up here off the side now, able to hit it mid, but playoffs is going to be a little bit harder to find those inches that we need to get outside, but KSC is doing a wonderful job of keeping it on our side of the field now. But we need just that one good hit to get it back out. Skirby trying to find it. It gets hit all the way to the other side of the field. They get the catch on a KSC, but Spam is right there to pitch it inside, but it hits the
bar
back.
defender.
Oh.
Unfortunate. Man, that was just like a 50-50 shot. It was either going to go in or it was going to barely nick the top of that bar. But let's see, like, Spam is just back on into it. He's gunning for that ball. Right now, KSC is having it towards our goal, and they did really well, like you said before, kind of like playing it towards our net. But that's all right because the Gojo and Spam combo gets it straight into KSC's net, and they're able to go 2-0 with 2 minutes, 27 seconds remaining.
Yeah, absolutely. 2 minutes, 27 seconds remaining with a 2-0 lead. It's looking very good for UMW right now, but however, knocking on wood, there have been instances where the comeback has been made, so we still got to keep our game super tight right now.
Keep it modest, you know. You don't want to get too, extra. Oh yeah, we got this, and then fumble the bat.
Yeah, we don't want to get overzealous, especially with that. Before that second goal, we were talking about it a little bit earlier, but KSC was doing a very good job of keeping it on our side of the field. See a little bit unfortunate right there. We see a little bit of the double commit. Almost goes inside, trying to find its way to back right, but Skirby is able to get that fully right side boost. Spam is now the one on this ball. It pinches up for him. A little unlucky for KSC. We try to get the pass mid, but it's a little bit too far forward. But Gojo's right there already. The speed on this lad is absolutely amazing as he was able to hurry up and get that hit down. Now we see Skirby hitting it right back up over, and he gets the goal again.
Over like a pot of gold. It's like it shoots it right over the rainbow and into that pot, into that goal, into that gold,
into that goal, into the gold, baby. If we're winning medals out here. Now we go ahead and see another kickoff. Spam is going to be the one going for it, and that's going to be Skirby, I believe, coming off the wall. Gojo gets the catch, tries to find a turn, unable to find it because KSC was able to play a little bit faster than that, but it's quite all right as they're able to hit it right back up. Gojo trying to find the redirect, doesn't get the exact angle that he wants on the boost, and instead actually ends up going wide instead of inside. But KSC doesn't find the touch that they want to, tries to get another redirect inside the goal, man. UMW is looking very tight today, dude. We have our rotations down. We have our lads absolutely kicking it into the gear, as we mentioned earlier.
They have proper communication, as we saw before. They've been able to talk about getting it, laying up shots for each other to get it into the goal. With 1 minute left remaining, KSC were able to get it into our goal. Let's take a look at what happened here. So it looks like Akis, if I'm not mistaken, is able to get it, pass it to Eric, and they're able to barely miss Gojo's card, the Dominus.
Just a little redirect. It ended up, instead of where it was originally going to go, they were able to get that really quick turnaround, which ended up messing up Gojo's position to really hit it off that sidewall. And now the sidewall, instead of bouncing out, they kind of got a really good touch to kind of get it on the inside. See, this is the thing I was mentioning earlier. We cannot get overzealous out here, man. We have to realize that we are still in a playoffs game, which means that they have played up to this level before.
Right. And both of these teams are very good at the top of their league, if I'm not mistaken. So not top of the league, but definitely top of the original bracket to get into playoffs. 40 seconds remaining, 3-2. We are up 1 at the moment. Spam, being the defender, able to get it away from KSC's sides, and Gojo deciding to kick it towards the side of the wall and see if they can get a team play up. 30 seconds left remaining, and Spam bumps it towards KSC's goal. Now, I do believe Skirby is going to be able to follow up. Are they going to be able to defend? Yes, they are, but that is okay. 18 seconds left remaining. Gojo hitting the ball, keeping it towards mid. Spam being the defender and sending it away from the goal. And it looks like Skirby just barely misses the ball, and they're not able to keep it out of the goal. 11 seconds remaining. 3-3, or should I say 0-0.
Yeah, really scary touch there from Spam, because while he was able to block the defending shot, he sent it right back mid again, which allowed them to get another shot while our players were kind of on the back foot. It's real unfortunate as we see a kickoff goal come out for KSC. Let's watch this one more time. It goes up off the right wall, and Eric is just able to find his way inside, bouncing over our player.
Hey, a very nice splash. You know, I think that that goal celebration says it all. 7 seconds remaining. Gojo going for the kickoff. I do believe Scurvy following up that ball. Are we going to be able to make a play? Can Spam send it towards the goal?
Right
but
back.
it was just not high enough, and we were not able to get to the ball in time. So it looks like KSC is going to take the first round. Now, I'm not mistaken, this is a best of 7, correct?
Yeah, best of 7 according to our production. Unlike last week, if you remembered, it ended up being a best of 3 or best of 5. Yes, so best of 7, which means we are going to have to play a total of 5 games at the least to.
That was 4. 4 games.
Right.
First to 4.
4 games. Well, if we want to win.
Yeah, of course.
5 games now at the least. 4 games in total to win the game. But the thing I wanted to kind of put out there is it really just kind of, this is going to be a big hit to mental. Losing a game like that where we're up 3-0 originally, huge hit to mental.
I mean, I would definitely.
We gotta see how exactly UMW is going to be able to bounce back from that. Now, I had heard that I think a couple of the coaches did have a sort of we had these big talks about mental and everything like that. So let's see if those really go into play here as we watch these second game of the playoff series.
Now, it looks like from what I saw, Scurvy and Spam were going towards the ball, keeping it towards their side, and Gojo, you know, opting to save the ball and send it towards their side. Spam, you know, being able to defend that goal, kicked it off to Gojo. Gojo following it up. We have someone behind. Unfortunately, we do not. Now, what do you think we should really see this game in terms of last game? What do you think we did well last game that we should strive to do again?
So last game, we did a really good job of finding the small sort of chinks in the armor there of their defense to really see where exactly they were messing up and then able to capitalize fully on their mistakes. But the thing is, they got their warm-up now, and so there's going to be a lot less of those mistakes happening, which means we are going to have to play a lot sort of faster and sort of more aggressive sort of offense, while also remembering that we have to keep that player back as well for their offensive pressure as well. So really just having, once again, rotations down. It's almost every single time. We really need those rotations, as well. We really need sort of that speed and knowledge of where the ball is going, which UMW has been really good at keeping up with the speed this game.
I'd have to agree, you know, being able to play off of each other and, you know, keeping out like constantly. Ooh.
See, I think last match, and this was last match, I probably would have went on the inside. But we're really almost able to find it. Gojo not able to find the angle. Spam was going to have to turn on this because they had a demo off on us. So we were able to get that turn. Now Spam's need to find it on the inside. He's able to get it.
Not fast enough. Was not able to angle his car and be able to get it into the net. Looks like we have Scurvy chasing after that ball, playing up the wall like a spider. Well, I think that rhymed. The ball on the wall? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, getting a little rhymey up in here. But Gojo opting to send the ball towards Min. Scurvy playing it directly towards net. And Gojo following it up, able to get a score on the goal.
Yeah, score in the goal. That is what I was talking about. We really just need to find that there's small instances where their rotations just fully aren't down, and we've been really solid at doing that. They had their player a little bit too far back, probably was getting messed up a little bit by Gojo, and they had their other player a little bit too far forward, so they're super awkward for that ball. Scurvy was able to recognize that and really get it on the inside. But this is a little unfortunate for us, as the same scenario happened, man. Like, dude, we were putting it out there just a little bit earlier. While we are having that, we gotta keep our rotations down. It was, I think that was either Scurvy or Spam. I couldn't tell who it was.
It was Spam.
Spam had ended up going for it, and Gojo is not back as well. So we had 2 players acting as the second man, which is a big communication problem.
Now, from what I've talked to with the team, specifically Gojo,
you
know what?
Gojo.
Let's talk about Gojo real quick. Being able to, you know, swish the ball in the net like that, getting in there. Let's take a look at this. Sending it off to the right and able to hit that right corner of the net and gets it into the net.
Yeah, able to really find their angle down there. Perfect bottom right corner, bounces back inside. Now let's go all the way back to Spam now off that kickoff. He's able to hit it right up over but KSC is able to stop that. Gojo, however, is there to hit it up off the wall, and it goes right back down mid again as KSC slams it down into the ground. Now Skirby is back for this. He's going to need to find something.
Ooh, nice
as he
shot.
bangs it all the way to the back right corner on KSC's side. Spam tries to find his touch off the wall, but instead it's going to go right back down as they got the better touch on it. But
Skirby had an amazing shot on net, but they were able to defend it just in time. Gojo following up the ball, decided not to go for it and do a little bit of fake out. Skirby being able to defend the ball, sending it straight up into the air and back to the back left corner of UMW's side. Gojo and Spam defending that ball, getting away from the net, but they were not able to send it far enough to the side. And Eric, you know, really coming in clutch for KSC, able to get all of these balls into our net. 2-2 is basically 0-0 with a minute 55 remaining.
We really got to hit those. We saw both Gojo and Spam fly right across from the ball. We really just got to, honestly, I don't think that necessarily was just like a miss the ball scenario, because our players are just a lot better than that at this level. But I think it was more of a communication error of who exactly wanted to go for it, and they were both leaving it for each other. It ended up turning into just kind of leaving it in front of our net. It's something you got to be super careful of, especially at this level. Now we go ahead, it goes right over top, goes right to Gojo, tries to find his catch on it, but not able to fully get it. Skirby scaring them with this offense, isn't able to fully find it, but Spam able to get a good 50 off as it goes right over to the side. Gojo's now on the ball here, but it hits right back to their corner. That's going to be any rotation back is what we're going to need. We saw Gojo going back for it. Spam's able to get his turn off. However, he has no boost. Probably should have left this for Gojo there, but it's all right because he's able to scare them off of it and get that pass mid, but there's nobody up as we were a little bit too scared if we stay in that back place.
Ooh, top bar, the ultimate defender. Gojo now being able to get some boost and sending it towards the back left corner of KSC's side. Able to send it up into the air. Are they able to pinch it through the goal?
Touch.
Oh, he was just a little too far to the left and not able to do it. Spam trying to get something, salvage the ball, but they were able to get to it first. Skirby being able to defend the ball and sending it back on over to the enemy team's side. We have Skirby and Spam following up, and Spam was just not able to get to the ball in time. Skirby sending it a little too fast to the back left corner.
Yeah, absolutely. This is passed right back up to Spam. Now he's going to have to find something here, but instead it gets hit right back to the corner. It's okay because Skirby finds his way on the inside. It gets hit right back up over top of him. Perfect mid. Spam's able to hit it on over, but it goes to the back right side. Now we got to get this touch out here from Gojo, but it's quite all right because Skirby is still there on the backside. A little bit scary now since it's fully up. Spam went for it, but he isn't able to find it. This is terrifying right now for UMW, but we're able to hit it right back out. This is an overtime scenario game 2.
Now, I'm getting a little flashbacks from last game, from last week, where we had a 7-minute overtime match. So I'm hoping that we can close this match out a little bit sooner, and just as I say that they were about to do it, but it might have been commentator's curse.
Oh my goodness, it's right off the side there, and it said Spam's be able to follow this up, but it's not going to be fully able to as it gets hit right over top. Skirby's now the only one back and dodges the defender, but it's a little unfortunate as that put him in a terrible position to get it right inside.
Unfortunately, it looks like Eric again was able to get the ball just past our defense. It's just past Gojo and Spam, if I'm not mistaken, and they're going to take round 2.
Yeah.
It looks like Spam, I think, accidentally left the match. It might have.
No, Spam loves to do that. He probably left the game in order to change cars.
Oh, okay. I'm understanding. I'm understanding now. Now, what car did he have before? I can't remember the name of it.
It
was like a long, like, limo car.
I believe it was the Fennec.
The Fennec. And he probably switched to the Octane?
I think he's switching to the Octane.
Got it.
And then Gojo has been using the Dominus, which isn't usually seen in pro play, but it is one that he is using right now, mainly just because it's a little bit harder to catch on it. It's a little bit harder to kind of get those aerials on. But if you've noticed, the absolute power that he gets out of it is so amazing. And now, Sean, I believe in there, Megan has redeemed a Get Dirty
Go Wash
out here.
Woo! Yes, sir.
Woo!
Back into
UMW.
round 3. Let's see it. Spam opting to get the net. It's just so close. But it looks like we're going to be able to apply that offense, really able to, like, get at their goal. We have Gojo sending the ball to the side, and I do believe Skirby following up, trying to see if they can play Spam, going for an aerial, trying to get that ball towards the net, but they were able to defend it. Gojo and that Dominus trying to pack a heater, but was just not fast enough. Scurvy trying to follow up the ball. Now Spam shooting up into the air and able to get it back on towards KSC's side. Now, we saw last game. We saw this game.
Yeah.
We saw what we did. We were able to keep it very even until the very end. Do you think that, KSC is getting in their heads, getting into their mental? Messing
Yeah,
around with it?
I think KSC is probably getting into themselves a little bit. They're saying, oh my goodness, Spam. We gotta get those on the inside, but it's just barely out of there. Now we see Gojo getting the turn. He's gonna be able to play this. Dominus is such a good card for flicking it upwards, but they pass it mid for us as Scurvy's able to get the shot inside.
Good job, Scurvy. Life is a highway indeed. Ka-chow. Let's see this once again. Bam! Gets it straight dead center.
Yeah, dead center on the inside, baby. You were able to fully get it in, just like we're going to find it. This kickoff right now, it goes right up over the top, fully left side, right to Scurvy. Tries to get the catch, but KSC actually is able to fully find their way around and gets the possession right back towards them, but it goes all the way back to right side. Scurvy's going to have to do something with this, or KSC is going to keep possession on it, but Gojo's going to one hit it out. It goes all the way back to right side. Gojo tries to find his catch, but it gets off the wall. Just slight unfortunate. That is the Dominus kind of special, baby. But it's okay because Scurvy's the one finding it right there. Goes up over top of him. We need Gojo right here for the turn, and there he is. And we see Eric trying to get that catch. Scurvy able to hit it right back over top of him. Now we have the inside here. He's going to have to try to find some sort of flick, but he's not able to fully get it. Tries to act like he's playing up, but they read that he was going down, and they go ahead and get that defensive save off. They already hit it all the way back to our side. Gojo should be able to get this turn. Gets the pop, should hit it right up over top. He gets the double touch here. Now he's going to follow it up over top. Goes perfect pass mid, but it's a little bit too fast. As we saw, Scurvy was still a little bit too far back for it. Now it goes over top. Gojo with the turn already on there. Now we see Spam out here with the shot, but not fully able to find his way on the inside. He gets the back turn. Crazy thing to do out here. And we see Scurvy trying to find something, able to hit it up over. Doesn't get it back on our side. That's wonderful, but instead it goes right back to Spam as he tries to beam it on the inside, but not able to find it. It's okay because it's going to drop right back down. KSC gets the catch. They have possession of the ball, but Scurvy's able to take that right away, but instead it's going to hit right back over. Pinches it on the inside. Gojo's able to hit it up over top. They try to find something, but Eric is the one able to find it in again.